to. It's hilarious.
Titty, butt.
I'm coming.
Oh god, titty butt. My favorite.
Titty butt.
Titty butt. My way from
Premarital hand-holding. Ah.
Oh no, not allowed. What, Bernie? What is it? What is it? What is
So
it?
viewers, I don't know these people. Don't lump me in with them.
Wait, what the
What are you doing
these
on my
people?
stream then?
You.
Oh, see you.
I organized this. How dare you come in here and pretend you don't know us?
How dare I come?
How dare you come?
There you come.
How dare
Yeah,
you
see,
come?
there you go. Now you're just solidifying yourself.
Oh, you
No,
ruined
you
me.
are.
Escape now.
One of
One
us.
of us.
One of
One
us.
of us.
One of
One
us.
of us.
One of us.
I am
And
soiled. I have become sorted.
I'm gonna soil you so
You've been
hard.
weighed, you have been
Soiled?
measured.
Welcome
You've
to
been
the
found wanting.
machine.
Welcome to the playground. Also, welcome to the stream.
Hello, viewers.
Hello, viewers. Hello, viewers.
I wanna
Hello,
say hello to the
everybody.
viewers.
Well,
You could say goodbye.
you can say, you can not if you don't want to. It's fine.
You
Sure they won't
say
be
goodbye, and I say
Say
hello.
hello. Hello there.
Hello.
I saw one of the best General Grievous cosplayers the other day. I should have saved it and sent it to you guys.
That would have been fucking amazing.
Oh.
It's like he had ye old General Grievous in like made out of tubes and shit, so he's nice and thin. But the guy himself was like inside the cape, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh
I see.
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
sick.
That's really
Genius.
cool.
Yeah, that's creative.
That would have been a fine addition to my collection. Huh? Am I right? Prequel memes? Isn't that? Am I doing it right? Am I saying it right? Yeah.
Episode 3 is unironically good.
It's
I love
unironically the
General
best movie in the world. No cap.
No cat.
No cap at all.
I mean, number 3 is the best prequel, but that's like not fair.
That's
'cause
l-
the competition is the
The
first
best-
2. Like,
the
come on.
You've got fucking child Anakin Skywalker, and I don't like sand to contend with. There isn't much of a standard there.
I'll try
No,
spinning.
you've
That's
got-
a neat trick.
Now
That's a
that's
good
pod racing.
Now this is pod racing. Ooh.
See, you can't beat that.
No hate to Jake Lloyd. He did the best he could, but it's kind of sad how his mental health like spiraled after that movie because of all the
It's very
abuse.
sad,
But
yes.
anyway, it's all
Child
good.
actor things.
No, yeah. Let us continue our soiree into the legal attorney world. What say you, friendos?
Aye.
Objection.
I say fuck you.
Objection.
Oh well, just fuck it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's go. We're doing it live.
You know what I
Let's go,
say, Supe? I say you meet dinner Friday at 5. Maybe.
Oh yeah, all right.
Mm.
I miss
Wear
you.
something nice.
Miss you. I wear
Okay,
you because you're so nice.
That's
I
too
miss
weird.
you.
Where are
I'm going to
you?
skin you in a way. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. March 22, 5:24 p.m.
Nice, actually. That...
Right in Cola offices.
I don't remember that song.
Don't
Can I
waste
look
your
at-
time.
Hey, look, it's straight up you, Doctor. Look at that.
Continue that voice.
that's me.
Supe. I'm gonna
Oh.
come into stream.
Wait,
and
is this the
voice
kid?
for it.
Oh god.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
the kid.
Okay. Missing Maya! Missing Maya!
There, pearls.
I can't take it.
Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty It kind of doesn't really carry the same weight when I'm actually singing Blink-182 lyrics, but... The condition was we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has left his word and hasn't hurt Maya. Yeah. And he won't because Mr. Rongard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. What the fuck did I just say? Hurry up, cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying, we have to get going. Yeah.
Does it sound like you've turned from singing?
You're right.
I don't know, man. I'm
Mystic
sorry.
Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yeah, that's right. So...
Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal.
Finally, a normal voice.
Wow.
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe
Oh, hey, a kid. Here's my
has
gun.
been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearls' book now.
It's just a plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. And I came to talk to you, pal.
But we're kind of busy right now. Shove off. So, what are you going to do from now on?
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Hate it.
I must reap what I sow. What do you mean, pal?
Well, you've been fired, right? So now you have a new job lined up yet?
Oh, that! What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday, you silly goober.
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal.
Say what? That's crazy.
You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. On-Guard's innocent all day, right?
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Well, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Neat. Let's get Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish?
Instant noodles, pal. Base.
Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy food?
Maya's
Oh,
still
please,
alive,
like,
right?
fucking
Right.
goes gourmet every day.
No, Maya's dead, Wizard. Sorry, we've replaced her with Pearl now.
Shit, that's true. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? Horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got at the truth finally.
The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that. There was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing.
You mean about that thing, pal?
Why would she want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On-Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day.
And you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Kind of like Autobots, you know? Or what... Well, that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
Well, I've always been more of a Decepticon guy myself, pal.
Oh, you would.
Such a dirty trick. Even that wood prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning?
Miss Von Karma was shot today on her way to the trial by a pistol, pal.
But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in a stable condition, but...
Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Which one?
What? Are you got a visitor, pal?
No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you?
Don't you dare tell anyone.
She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went in and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Now I'm definitely not going.
Let's see. Name of the hospital.
Granny loves.
Oh yeah, the Hardy Clinic.
That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. You guys remember the Hardy Clinic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where that
Can hurt and it will hurt.
March 22, Audio Clinic reception.
Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Yep, there he is.
Are you
There he
here to
is.
visit a patient? Hmm?
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Director Hayo.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
I think this is... Hey, Era. Era.
Director Hottie.
Oh, no. It's the other one.
Director Hottie.
Sorry.
Perfect.
Director Hottie.
Edgeworth, you almost sounded like Franziska for a moment.
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director Franziska. How is from Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that surgery, it went well.
You are setting off all of my alarm bells.
I agree.
What do
Yeah.
you mean, bro?
I don't like
Perfectly-
this character's
perfect-
presence.
He's a professional medical professional, alright? Just...
You can say professional that many times. It's problematic.
Yeah, that's something someone who's faking.
Look,
would
he's
say.
professionally professional. It says right here, professional on his lapel, right there. Yeah.
You have my gratitude.
Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful. Absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret light, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I don't blame her.
Jesus Christ. I see.
Ah, but she's really cute too. When I do that, she whipped me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes. But I think I could get used to it.
I'm redeeming an accent so this stops.
Go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean, my frisky friska. Okay, yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
Also, Supe, your accents are out of stock apparently.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably the timer.
But it says, usually
Dot,
when that, it
Dot,
says,
dot.
Sorry.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr.
Dots.
Phoenix Wright?
Dots in German. Ah, I knew I shouldn't have come here.
I've got in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning.
But well, that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ongard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I'd been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find Ungard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The ends justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed in you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Ungard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was... Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why does she sound like cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had an advantage in that argument. Oh, you're still here, Edgeworth. What happened today at trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all.
What do you mean? I'm a cunt. That was perfectly in character.
I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far...
But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you.
No, it isn't.
Well...
Witness, the car gives me horror. I don't want to yell again. Goddamn. Do you have any... Fuck. Do you have any idea what you've stupidly yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
I'm gonna need you to retake that. That wasn't exactly how you did it last time. That card? What in the world is it?
You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot vegetable this.
I'm about to fruit this everywhere.
A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few knew of it.
I understand.
Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer. An assassin. The best at that.
Assassin?
Get your card added to the court record.
Assassino.
So who is this Shelley the Killer?
Assassino. The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Mistios, fetch my drachmi from this malaka.
Long Landing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third ear to the killer name.
So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them?
He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is a part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the... Wait, then why are we even having this trial?
Well, I mean, contract killings are fine. It's just the people who ask for them that need to get prosecuted. It's obvious.
Yeah, sure, but this is for the trial of the murder, you know, not the trial of who's in conjunction with it.
Well, I mean, he just found out that the card was at the crime scene, so, you know.
Semantics.
Anyway.
It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients.
I see.
The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience.
I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case?
It would appear that way. The discovery of this card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree?
Shelley the killer, huh?
I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
I guess I should just tell him. Edgeworth, Maya, she's been kidnapped.
Edward, I've been kidding. What?
No, I was gonna say, like, Edgeworth, I love you.
And then you had to focus yourself on what you were actually meant to. Kidnapped?
Perfectly intimate moment.
What does the kidnapper want?
An acquittal. Oh, see ya.
I see. I had no idea. I will prepare our rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
God, we love it when he takes
But
control.
really? Did you hear about Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Right, listen. You need to know something.
Tell me.
Juan Carita was killed by Shelley the killer,
Oh shit.
and the client who ordered the job was me. No, is Matt on guard. Your own. Hey, this is what I said to you the other day. Is Matt on guard. Your own client. Sorry.
What, you said, oh, Edgeworth hired him? Please stop!
Wait, what? I didn't say that.
No, I know. I'm joking. I can't
Right.
listen to you. I can't believe that.
I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley, the killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure we will let you enter.
Letter of introduction added to the court record.
In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You are excused.
Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Ongard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya. Please, all I ask is you make it home safe and sound.
Date, ner. Time, ner. Location, ner.
Redacted.
Or
Redacted.
Ruh-roh.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court.
Fucking
What
cold
the
out.
fuck, Maya?
Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found.
Click.
Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, it's time to go take a look around.
Shit, we moving, bro. We moving.
On the move.
Date.
Redacted.
Time.
Redacted.
Location. Santa Monica.
What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Am I in a porno? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. Maybe not with a black light.
Turn on the black light and you get flashbanged.
Oh,
Ah,
That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR. What's a VCR? There's sure a lot of electronic gadgets here, and they're all retro. But what is an antenna doing here?
Some fabled early 2000s technology. You wouldn't understand, Maya.
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Is she a porn star?
oh,
bruh.
Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue.
Yes, indeed.
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear? Aw, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. Or maybe it just needs mental health treatment.
Oh,
Fucking
Jesus.
There are links in the chat if you need any of those.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post those now. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It's relevant to the case.
It is. It is.
it's spicy content.
Spicy territory. Alright.
Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there.
You're having too many burgers, Maya.
This is moi.
Yes.
No, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Yeah!
It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
Yes?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean bondage?
Oh,
Dead men tell no tales. That's how the saying goes. Correct.
You're like just super fucking flustered at that, aren't you?
I'm just not prepared for it.
Dead?
I'm almost certain I told you in our first meeting. I am. Sam, I am.
You like
Also
great
an
accent
assassin.
now.
so an assassin.
Assassino.
No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Nick!
March 22, 7:04 p.m. Hottie Clinic reception.
Huh.
Mr. Nick?
Hmm? Oh, yes, Pearls. I got caught up in my thoughts about my situation. She in like a porn studio or something? Yeah.
Mr. Wedgewolf has left. You know?
Guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ongard. I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going to.
Hey.
Hey,
Belle
Gumshoe.
has no right being so adorable.
He really doesn't. Later, pal. Oh, wait,
See
this
you
is
later,
not where I
pal.
meant to go. Oops.
Later,
March
pal.
22, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Wow. Everybody looks really busy with something or another.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial.
Hey, hurry up with that, will you? Pass the victims list around. You gotta be kidding! There's over 100 people on here!
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. Longard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case.
March 22, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aw.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt Ongard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is this something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got some really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden?
Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? Feed my fucking cat.
Let's guess which house. This is terrible! Let's hurry, we have to feed his cat!
I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. That's no jammed into a pocket. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat.
Fucking dead.
No, even your sign needs to be an accent.
Hey, pal.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
I just imagine Gumshoe listen to some banging tunes while he washes Phoenix's dishes.
Hey, Gumshoe.
He listens to fruit salad, fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby.
Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
Who did we get to do Old Bag? I can't remember.
Old bag.
Yeah,
Sonny
go.
was doing the bag.
Do it.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. You shall not pass!
I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of honor. Oh, it's Old Bag.
Devalue my name and turn it into a gaspy, spiky-headed pettifogger? Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. Something much more valuable. I wanted to do his heart, so you're fucking boy. Look at the wild beast inside of this old bag.
Jesus.
I love this character so much.
All of that was fucking perfect. Good job.
That was great.
Your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air is getting in and no air is getting out.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't you think you can get me with more silly questions? You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
Just the fucking,
I'm not hearing this.
Just the health bar pops up and the Dark Souls music starts.
God damn it.
I'm who you face after, Melina.
March 22, Engard Mansion living room.
No, not her.
Just pops up.
Anyone but her.
Yes.
Old bag. The last.
I'm
thing.
the goddess of rot.
Oh.
All this and alright.
Oh.
Wow. So this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be witch.
Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shoo. Kitty cat. Shoo!
So I guess this is Shoo.
Oh, lovely cat! Hello, Shoo.
Stock cat sound effect.
Cat seems to like pearls.
This is Fluffy.
Is this a certain...
Assassino, perhaps?
Pardon me. May I help you with something, mister?
Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. OnGuard's lawyer.
The masters? Then you must be Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Day.
Nice to meet you. Meow, indeed.
Oh, yes, meow.
Yes, meow. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. OnGuard, right?
I'm sorry, Soup. You're gonna have to do that again. You have to do it in the cat's voice.
Alright, I'll do the next line.
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
Meow, 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 meow.
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say, maybe about 1 year.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
No, I would have thought Mr. OnGuard the kind of have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got there.
It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoo.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat.
Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore.
That's now crumpled into a ball and thrown away.
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, so young, and yet already so accomplished. A master of law.
There is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm surprised you didn't recognize me, considering my face is literally stitched in half.
Kinda weird that, he'd send us to go feed the cat when he's got a butler, eh?
That's what I was thinking. Why do you have a bloody egg in your inventory?
Wait, what? Bloody egg? That's a button!
It looks like a bloody egg.
No, see, the real
does,
question,
it
the question isn't why is it there, the question is why don't you have one?
Bloody egg.
That
I've got
bloody
a
egg!
cool little laser gun instead.
Oh shit, I think I prefer the laser gun if I'm being honest, bruh.
Hey, this is I got mine, fucking PPA.
Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of
Oh, fuck.
edgy poo?
Is that a perfume? Pheromone d'Amour I smell?
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly,
Yours truly?
that man's good at Flattery, fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so. You understand?
Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Ask what she's going to do.
Looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Oh. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow.
Wow, I relate with that so much.
So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
You need a hug?
I just realized that sounded like I was admitting to domestic abuse.
Yeah, honey, yeah.
That's not. I don't think that's what it meant.
My
It was
cat
meant by
fell
that.
on the floor, my cat.
Ah, what? What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Unguard's room today.
Fucking stop me.
Why?
The police main's investigation team is going to be there all day. You hear?
Wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy, old bag.
No thanks. I'm good. Viola Hall.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
Some stay. Will Plowers is still here, not able to eat his food.
Oh, he's lit now.
Yeah. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer.
I have become the food.
There's just like a skeleton in the corner. With Will Powers' hairdo. It's just like, oh yeah, no one actually fed him.
I've been eaten!
Why the fuck did I come back out here, honestly?
Mr. Wright, I've disguised myself as a lobster.
For maximum effect, no one will know.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
This is Southern American lady, doctor.
Why, city boy?
Lotta, you're still here?
Wrecking Carl. An investigative photographer and stars on her ability to snap up the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Ika, you might want to go push to talk, because I think the doctor's echoing through.
Lotta, are you talking to us
no.
to the 7th plane of hell? You have an echo.
I can go to a different room.
Jesus.
I'll relocate and be alone.
No, that's okay, that's okay, because Ika could just put push to talk on.
All by myself.
No!
And this hotel has that room 3. You know, like something's always about to happen. What? Oh fuck, same voice. But you have a camera. Rick Gibbon. Our photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real per, you know. Some hang right here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine? You bread thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? Y'all really gonna shut out the box for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I still wasn't ready for that, and I braced myself.
You did warn us. You did warn us.
I warned me, and I was still not ready.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs. Shook a few hands. Had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also was in this hallway the whole time either.
Guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night.
Me.
Hmm.
I came.
So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
That's illegal.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about God showing his manager lady onto Corinda?
Yeah. Yeah, words, yes.
Well, I reckon y'all best not be believing it.
What?
Look, I thought of writing that on the whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull doodles. Hey, what's with y'all? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? The fuck, which voice is that?
Florida.
Southern.
Oh, okay.
Southern.
Hey, and why you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? I'm a baby. My 1,600 baby. What's with that red coat prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to get back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't ya? To put in a few good words for me and get me my camera back.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in the cut tomorrow. Get to your cheek.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you too there, little un. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. And don't be picky about your food now. Okay. Make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you
Would
bring
you
it to me.
please just leave already?
Okay.
Wow.
Witness anything, y'all. Gosh. Gotta love Lotta.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel, Carita's hotel room.
Oh, this is Hera.
This is
I
a
think
hair room.
Pretty sure this is Old Bag.
Oh.
I don't like this already.
Watch it be Edgeworth again.
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts!
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
Me, watch what you're calling a demon brat.
Zoinks! It's the alien!
Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Old Bag. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Uh-huh. And what was the matter of the respect paying, huh? Please talk to me about the night of the murder. Just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilical look on her face.
With that imbecilic look on her face. Oh my god.
Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
Okay.
Now I've seen everything.
But, you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here that whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit about Mr. Corito.
Oh, he was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ongard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all these fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Isn't it?
What is it, Pearls?
A present? They're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Almost unbearable. All of Mr. Corita's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Well, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears.
You can't think of one without the other.
Bears? What? What bears?
You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. Some say he was barehanded. He refused to give in and let the bear win. But after all that fight, they became friends.
Wow! What a heartwarming story.
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I could see those two tuck it out. Down by a river going, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears.
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
The talking clock has ruined the life of another foe.
That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony.
Ah!
Transceiver. Hello? Hello?
This is
Oh.
not a foe.
Maya! How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you are not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it seemed my present did you no good.
No! Mystic Mama! Mystic Mama!
One more day, please. All I ask is one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please.
I suppose if I must. I knew that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright.
No, I already shot her. With my suppressed pistol. Quick, Ika sneeze.
No.
What is with all this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems Connect.
Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
Excuse me.
He's literally just going, yo, I'm losing you. You're breaking up.
Good heavens, look, I'm going through a tunnel and hanging up at the same time.
Fuck. Not again. I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Mystic Mouse! Mystic Mouse!
How did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at this. Sooner the better. Do I know anyone like that? Soul bag. No, never mind. Bye.
Everyone thinks that he was fighting with a bear, but really he was fighting with a gay guy.
I was gonna say depression, but
I
that
was thinking that
works,
too.
I guess.
A bara.
The depressed gay guy.
It was the fun kind of bear.
March 22,
Ew.
Wright and Cole Law offices.
Hey, welcome back, pal.
Speaking of bears,
Yeah?
I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal.
Gotta be kidding. And here I thought he already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about.
How big is your dick?
No.
It's noteworthy.
It's edgeworthy.
That transceiver?
Nick! You should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about the thing.
Thing.
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
Strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? Explain it to me like I'm 5.
Think of it like two people are talking, but someone's standing in the middle, just yelling at the top of their voice.
What?
That's actually a pretty apt description,
That
I'm
was-
not gonna lie.
that was actually pretty good.
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
No, I like your other definition better.
Yeah. You go back to the other one, man.
Okay.
Oh, when you put it that way,
I understand what you're talking about.
that's okay, Pearls. You're only 8.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Beer?
It's like when you use the dry...
Oh, shit.
Like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yeah, the TV does that! So that's what you're talking about, okay.
She seems amazingly happy to being able to understand this.
Lovely.
So the room you're in when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's got to be something there sending out a very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something.
Ah!
Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Carpenter's room. The scene of the murder.
What? That's it! I'm gonna sneak into the precinct to get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later. All right, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah.
Yeah, make yourself use.
Bruh.
Should be going to Mr. Nick.
All right, let's go.
Can't believe Gumshoe just said it's Gumshoe time and then Gumshoe on everything.
That was my favorite part of the Gumshoe movie. It was the most movie of all time.
He mobbed and then mobbed out.
My favorite part of that whole saga was the fact that they fucking got tricked into thinking people gave a shit, so they re-released it and flopped again.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they're talking about it. It must be positive, right? It's like, no, it's not.
Fucking got him.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel, Carita's hotel room.
Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Sorry to keep you wait. It's like 5 seconds, Gumshoe. Seriously.
You're finally awake.
You have the bug weeper.
Bug weeper.
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug troopers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, this is the bug weeper.
It looks a little broken. Kind
Yeah,
of like
Santa.
me on the inside.
I can fix you, pal.
I can fix him.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh, by who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
As long as it lives, I will.
One bug sweeper to rule them all.
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Anyway, since I brought it in all this way, might as well give it a whirl. Right, pal?
This guy.
Getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now, I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in his room, pal.
So we're gonna find it, right?
Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real through looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press Enter to lock on it. Also, if you press the X button twice, you can double jump. There's a lot of things here that's giving off radio waves.
Open your inventory.
You gotta find the contradictions, pal. So let's take a good look at everything. Anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
Oh yeah, we're onto it now.
Ooh.
Damn, I can't believe that was the first place he thought to look.
Yeah, it was crazy, hey.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen.
That's what she said.
She's like,
She's a child.
Hey,
What with the
what the
pink
hell's going
behind
on here? Hey, so you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean?
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is...
See. Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got.
No, you can't! That's... Such a violent act.
Ruff. Rip.
That's...
It's a miniature camera. It looks like there's more. Marvin, you naked.
Marvin, you're naked. What are you doing?
There's a transmitter, a timer,
A what? A what mitter?
a transmitter, pal.
Oh, is that more of that high-tech stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So this tiny thing is a camera?
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it. What comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is the only. The camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to the tape recorder.
So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right.
Spy camera added to the court record.
Good job, kid. Here, take my gun.
So... no, wait! So, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time.
Yep, I see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go on for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective! How long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe.
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
I mean, if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Transmitter added to the court record.
So there's a camera in this bear's eye.
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Karita this present?
I, don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a good video of what happened there that night.
Is there any way we can find out who that person is?
Yeah, it's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out?
Stuffed bear added to the court record.
Wow to think about, really.
I got it.
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around to the electronic shops and see where I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's gumshoe time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
Jeez. God.
He's dead.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective, he sure is a nice man. He is pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Mayor's sake.
Is that me.
Edgy
Could be
poo.
anyone.
I was gonna say I was leaning towards Edgeworth.
Turns out it's all bag.
It's a mystery how you always manage to things in the most inefficient ways, right?
Ugh.
You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right?
Hmm?
Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here.
What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do.
Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth.
See you soon. Right.
Did he just take the whole fucking bear with him?
Oh, it's
He
still there.
just took a whole ass bear.
Wait! You can't take a whole ass bear, Edgeworth!
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right. Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida?
The real killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ongard. And this card. Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is find the truth.
Supe, you have a redeem that I redeemed a while ago.
I did see that. Did you want me to do it in like the Blink 182
Yes,
voice?
yes, in the voice.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Okay.
You're too good at it. You got to do it. Been waiting for this moment.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, can you guys hear me chewing?
No. I was
Oh,
looking
no.
at the. I was
I'm
looking
gonna
at
get
the
some
lyrics.
water. The killer hurts my throat.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm gonna read this thing out in with Sunny's redeem, and then we'll go for a quick break. Dun dun. Hello there, the lawyer from my nightmare, the shadow in the background of the court, the suspiciously dead victim, The fandom is on fire. We can live like Nick and Maya if we want, where you can always press me as I redo testimony. And in the night, we'll wish G was there. We'll wish G was there. Fuck, I should have said gay instead of
Oh my
G. Oops.
One
but
job.
Still. Well, that
It was
pretty
great.
alright.
Thank you, Soup. That was great.
No worries. All right, everybody, take a 5 up. We'll be back for the next part. See you in a bit.
It was amazing, Soup. That was great.
Thank you.
Also, I need a moment to lay down. I'm dizzy, so I need to recombobulate.
Discombobulate.
However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation. Worthy, my boy. Now,
I love
Shit,
calling myself nicknames.
oh yes, I call myself Worthy.
Because I am worthy.
Chef's kiss.
Sorry, I was a little too
No,
into it.
it's all good. I thought it was your line too, and I was confused for a moment. You were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night? That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course.
Wait a minute.
With that many eyes, do you really think so? Mine would have slipped me by. I just had a stroke reading.
I don't pick up plasma grenade. Oh god, he's right there! I did not see him!
Egg. Oh, this was whiz.
No, this was, I asked Fluffy.
Oh, am I doing this one?
Yes!
Oh, sorry, I thought, yeah, no, I didn't catch that.
Look, he's in pain, just voice him.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Perfect.
Yes.
Amazing.
Love it.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you...
Connect.
Damn it, did the transceiver just suddenly break?
He's literally just going, yo, I'm losing you. You're breaking up.
Good heavens, look, I'm going through a tunnel and hanging up at the same time.
What did you say? I didn't even hear you.
I was told never to say it again, so I'm not going to.
Aw, God damn it, wizard.
What must you would you love to play, Mr. White?
I will pay everyone $10 to never say that again.
I wasn't paid to not say it again.
Fair.
Alright, double or nothing.
I'll send you my PayPal.
Don't worry. I love how as soon as you said that, my vision just turned red. Let's go. Oh my god!
Whoa! Something happened over there. There was a party over there.
Oh my god. Please say that's blood.
Suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galacta has 3 uppity symbols.
Jesus Christ. 3 symbols?
Yay! Everyone get ready. All together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Oh.
And a giant
Who cares if you knew that?
This was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh, by who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
As long as it lives, I will.
One bug sweeper.
I reckon Noct looks beautiful just the way he is.
Yeah, dropping nothing, if you do not mind.
I haven't even used my first pot yet. Still had a buff from last raid.
Then don't take one.
as to say that you mind me providing you a cauldron with a flask in it for your consumption.
They really like biting my dink, don't they? Can't imagine why. Hashtag stop biting the dink. Stop!
It's against the rules. Just a real lore tidbit for you guys.
So is killing someone, but okay.
Well, the audacity of saying that I did it.
Whoa, I didn't say you did it.
That's
I said,
illegal.
oh wait, that is you. Never mind. Anyway, shit. The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off to the sky, did you?
How everything.
No work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't have something as simple as this, what are you going to do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo.
What are you doing here? I can't see why I'm a single nut trying to golf.
I'm sorry.
I think your mic's peaking a bit because you're yelling that loudly.
It was supposed to be all cleared up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
He died.
Low right now?
June 21, Fame Manor, Winding Way.
Hey, like, I haven't seen Yo for a while.
Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret.
Like, what's with that scary look on your face?
Oh, things are about to get a lot scarier, don't you worry.
Oh my god, hold my hand. I'm scared.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Huh? How? What? You... Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor?
The fuck, I did the voice. Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. You're fucking stupid. Objection.
For the channeling.
That's what I think, in any case.
But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there.
That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movement, we're stuck like a beached whale. We'll be beached as brew.
Beached as brew.
I'm beached as brew.
Do you have a bucket or a snooze brew?
I'm fucking crick on beached as.
That's such an old meme, holy crap.
Oh.
No.
Bye, Batch.
Bye, Batch. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. Bandicoot.
How did you know I can't read?
Your eyes are closed, silly.
Ah.
You suffer. Right, maybe we could hijack that Revenant. Maybe? What? What the fuck? Ah! Please don't hurt me, friend. I'm afraid. Ah! What? Okay. I guess this game is just... It's still doing it. Why is it still doing that? What is going on? This game doesn't make sense.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy.
Huh?
That didn't get picked up, I don't think.
Neither did that.
Neither did that.
Damn it.
Why?
Okay. So, Romy's a little under the weather, so he's going to have a bit of a lie down for a bit. There is a bit with Matt on guard at the start, but I'm pretty sure should be okay. I don't think it's like too big of an interaction. And then we should be all right up until later on.
Objection.
Everyone good with that?
No.
Road.
Badge. Well, too bad. We're doing it anyway, so cope.
Oh my god.
Note that copium, guys. It's good for you. March 22, 9:14 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Carita's hotel room. I'm sure.
Your mic fucking cut out, so I was just Gatewater Ho.
Gatewater Ho. Damn, I kind of wish that would have been picked up from stream.
This is only the second murder that's taken place in this hotel.
Shit.
That butler wanted it to be the Hotel of Murder, didn't he, back in the first game?
He fucking did, eh? He was ahead of his time.
Hmm.
He knew what was up.
Yeah. Also, hello, Goo. Thanks for joining. Bromy should be okay. He's just laying down to let his meds kick in. Be fine.
Means my poison is finally taking effect.
Yes. Finally.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. Police are professionals, Pearl, so they'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win or not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You know, as a defense attorney who's seen, you know, how the police operates over no less than 6 cases, I'm wondering why Phoenix is putting so much faith in them at this point.
Wow.
You're right.
I feel bad, Pearls. She won't be really dead. You can channel her anytime you want.
Fuck.
So the real person who killed Mr. Carita was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley, the killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who was his client?
Mean to ask for the murder?
A person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
He could have hired the assassin. Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
Dun, 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 dun. I wonder. If she was the client, why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But Miss Andrews wasn't the client. Then... no, it can't be.
Matt Hongard himself?
If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin...
And he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. Hongard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Carita, okay? Didn't see any psyche locks at the time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
Nope.
Juan had bet everything on the Gem and Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hand a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. and God's secret. What is this secret?
I don't know yet, but for
It's a
now,
secret.
let's think about it this way. Mr. Kurita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Kurita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. There's no way around it now.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Wow. It's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. Still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. It's still the matter of this secret Mr. Kurita held about Mr. On Guard. Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
Sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
Hey, wait!
Is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good! Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? One Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
I'm going to feel free and direct all my anger towards you.
Ah, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of those presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was. You know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
Well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? I'm sure she must have some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita.
I'll let you win in another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good.
I didn't say anything.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager... Who are you talking about?
You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impact's Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know?
Married? You mean... Actual hand-holding privileges with Mr.
Yes,
Karita?
hand-holding privileges.
Wow.
Really,
I've
you
only
don't
heard
do
tell
they
of the
don't know
myths.
anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? I didn't know.
Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly cancelled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
Oh, so it was definitely true.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Well, anyway, bye.
See ya!
See ya.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel lobby.
On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Doesn't even look like there's anyone there. It's just completely empty. It's crazy.
March 22, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
This feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened.
You're Mr. Onguard's lawyer, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean for the On-Guard case?
We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So there you go.
What?
I already called them, so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content.
Thank you very much.
It's such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag.
March 22, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. That means that both Mr. Onguard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear?
Oh, it's you.
Sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. There are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Karita had on Mr. Onguard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Onguard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Onguard.
Yeah,
That's the case. Why did you become it? If he's such a dick, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
Details. It's got nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
Okay. About Miss Celeste Impacts.
I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back up to the surface.
Sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who'd hidden the suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it.
You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
Suicide note, huh? Wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Ongard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
There had to be another way.
Police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good that they figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge.
What? Oh, did you say something just now?
Did I fucking stutter?
Clearly. Psyche lock, huh?
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
But...
Sure, I just heard Miss Andrews say... revenge.
I'll see ya.
See ya.
March 22.
Bye.
Right, and co-law offices.
Doesn't look like Miss Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronic stores.
Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe was doing for us.
Mr. Nick.
Yeah?
Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
Guess I have to give up making soap.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Oh well, let us do something else instead. Now then, story do I want to hear? Dude, it's Mr. Wright! I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying Juan Carita was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Ongard. What's wrong? Mr. Ongard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. Totally not like your usual lawyer's dude self. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews.
Looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psyche locks. You said a secret, right? I don't have any idea what that is. Do you, dude? Do you know about Mr. Carita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Kurita. The mentor was always Mr. Kurita's manager. Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste's impact suicide note from him. Celeste? That jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it kind of pea, like green peas?
Let's go eat one later, okay?
Okay.
Wow. I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Wrong God. You connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way. Anyway, see ya. Oh no, I just realized. Hey, Fluffy. Can you do a Will Powers impression by chance?
Oh shit, I will try.
Cool, thank you.
March 22, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Uh-oh. Mr. Powers?
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got rubbed into this somehow.
What?
I know I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial.
The decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. But all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said to my face, and the whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on the exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
Yeah, go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you gonna talk about?
I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
Saw something important? What was it?
Oh, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
What do you think that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm gonna take a while and guess and say it's me.
Oh.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick. Mystic Bear and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
No.
Gumshoe's sobbing in the corner.
Got poor Gumshoe's like frantically going around all the doors like, hey pal, I'm doing my best.
Don't worry, pal, I got your back. But you don't have mine.
Apparently. I wish I did.
This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
What is he really like?
I can't.
Oh.
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. It would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game to justify to justify himself.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable.
Oh. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in this world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him?
His manager, you know? Miss Andrew and Andrews.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Oh, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their world of this dazzling sort of image, right?
Dazzling sort of image?
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's bedazzling. But Aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see.
Well, some people are into that.
But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, hey. So did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
Me, Miss Impacts.
I heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I thought about it a little the other day. About that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Alright, see ya. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan ran and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. There wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Kerner?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man."
A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews. Both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything.
Oh. It's Nick, your phone!
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
We're in trouble now, pal! Oh, I'll be back at the office really soon!
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened! Mr. Edgeworth,
Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal! I don't know what's going on anymore! It's no good! The end!
Hello? I got cut off.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
She said we need to go back to the office right away.
Well, then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
Talking about Miss Nick, pull yourself together! God.
Maybe it'll be good news.
Somehow, I doubt that. Come
What
on,
the
let's just dilly-dally. Let's go to the hotel lobby. That seems like a nice place to go. Look at that.
Yeah, we're not in a rush.
Oh, yeah, it's like Nickel Samurai cameras.
Oh my god,
nice
there's
little
blood
painting in the
everywhere!
background.
Everyone's dying! There's destruction and chaos! It's truly
We
the
should
end
get on the
time,
stage
pal.
and do a dance.
You know the office is like across from the hotel as well. He like looks up at the window and he just sees like fireworks and explosions going off in the office. It's just like, Gumshoe, what the fuck are you doing up there, bro?
The end times are near.
March 22, Wright and Co-Law offices.
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go!
Well, what happened?
We got him! We know who brought that spy camera!
This quickly?
And this bear is what gave him away, pal!
Sorry.
I figured it out, pal! I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera!
Yeah, you came up with that all on your own, did you?
Well, actually, he would have because he wasn't there when
Wasn't it
Edgeworth did
Mr. Edgeworth that, like...
Shh, pals. Shh. And? Go on.
Oh, okay.
There's only one person who brought one of these bears is related to this crime!
Who is it? Who of these servers is spy on another person in their room?
Man on guard!
Huh?
Road.
Matt on guard. Your client. That's you, pal.
Here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That person who brought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's the exact match to the price of that stuffed bear.
A receipt? That's all you have?
Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold this bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that brought that stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be.
Credit card receipt added to the court record.
Evidence is piling up.
So what about the spy camera we found? Surely that doesn't lead back to him too.
Oh, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere.
Oh, really?
But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for your file away into evidence.
Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refiled into the court record.
I know you don't want to give up, pal.
Never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt On Guard.
Why would Mr. Engard do something like this?
It was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Carita in one of the rendezvous.
I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you going to see him? Mr. On Guard, I mean?
Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next.
Scared myself. I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt On Guard, what in the world have you done?
My mom.
Oh, so that's how she was conceived. Fair enough.
That all makes sense.
You're working really late, you know. Blah, 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 blah. Let's try that again. You're working real late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
That's why it's loud outside.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax. Don't you know that's ignorance is bliss?
Sorry, one sec. Thank you for the hydrate group. Anyway.
We can tell Matt's a liar, because if you look outside, it's light, and he said it's after 10 p.m. Lock him away, boys.
Oh my god.
Right there.
You know what that is? It's a
Him away, boys.
contradiction.
Take him away, boys.
Contradiction.
Maybe there's like floodlights outside so nobody escapes.
That was perfect, Wizard. Thank you.
Dun, dun.
Boy him away takes. But if you really want to know, let's talk.
Oh, we'll be talking, all right.
Also, sorry about my voice before. I had a sore throat.
It's okay. It's all better now. You're yourself again.
I had a Snickers. Snickers really satisfies.
Oh God.
Wait, hold up. Hold up.
Hold up.
Not Snickers.
Oh no. Ika, can I? Oh, no, I can't do it for this part. Please, can I do it after?
Wait,
No.
Oh, now let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Koida has been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time after that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Oh, why to me?
Huh?
I know you pay close attention to Mr. Koida, especially on that night. Silly wabbit.
Take that.
Take that.
Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Koida's room on that night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then set the images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow, but dude, where were you talking about hidden?
The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. It was pretty unbearable. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. You silly idiot.
I guess Swan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else would it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Koida was...
The bear.
The bear in the big blue house.
The big boy, wow.
Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Oh, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else did the bear tell you?
He says the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Matt On Guard's profile again. I nearly pressed it too, fucking hell.
Awkward.
I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from that is I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time.
A $3,800 toothbrush?
It's ivory. And it's got elephant hair for bristles.
Oh, elephant hair? Isn't that what rich people use nowadays?
Man, he's
Anyway,
cancelled.
the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing?
Let's be honest, Sonny, he's not the most tactful of people.
No.
Yes?
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course. It will be strictly confidential.
So, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Koida's room and filmed it in secret is...
Adrian Andrews?
There is a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Koida were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Koida, you were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right?
Dude, you can be such a moron.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal, that's the good stuff. That's what we want in the industry called juicy.
The good stuff? Juicy?
Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude.
Too bad that wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Koida for Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Koida's room was...
dick pics.
Porno.
I knew it. Brown chicken, brown cow.
What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him?
If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt On Guard. I know why you know Mr. DeKiller. It's because...
You're a hero of justice.
Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly DeKiller to assassinate Mr. Juan Carita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Matt On Guard.
And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway.
But, Mr. On Guard, you really did hire...
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay?
Consult myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
About time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt On Guard.
Unlock successful, but I wish it wasn't.
Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
You really... So you are Shelly DeKiller's client?
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
What do you mean?
Hang on, give me a sec, I'm turning it up. This is a banger track. And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself.
Him disappointed, not a him.
Trying to stick the crime on me, I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's... You're lying? What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
Why did you hide the video camera? And...
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian.
You knew about Miss Andrews' secret?
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins.
What?
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deeds over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why?
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough for an answer for you, little girl?
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Carita?
because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Carter had been able to give it, then Mr. and God's secret would have...
Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had been doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Carter ended up dead?
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt on guard. Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
I've been so deceived by you all this time. When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly you hadn't killed anyone.
It's called panache, darling. Get used to it. Wait, that's not his line. Hey now.
You're a rock star.
Hey now. Oh, I can't get it out of my head now. Fuck.
Hey now.
The person who did the killing was that Dakilla guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room.
You killed Mr. Corrida.
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Oh, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer, after all, aren't you?
Did you just call me a cunt? What the fuck?
You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Mayor!
You wouldn't want to test Dakilla. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You scoundrel!
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
That's such a cliche phrase.
Big head alert.
One said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer.
Maya, what am I supposed to do? I want to say this is Hera.
Honey?
I think it's Mia.
And now. Now you finally found it.
This isn't Mia, is it?
I don't.
Amazing. It's always
Edward.
Oh, how the
Finally
tables
found it.
tabled.
I hate it. I like look ahead and I'm just like, it doesn't say who it is, and it's so annoying. And then I'm just like, I just have to guess based off some vague phrase. But all right.
This is the second time you've gotten Edgeworth wrong.
I know. It's always hilarious. Edgeworth is the sneakiest
I think
guy.
you mean got an Edgeworth right.
No. See, what he does is he starts off as Mia, and then when he actually is face to face, he's like, oh, okay, that's his actual voice. Yeah.
Just like sneaks up behind Wright and mimics someone else's voice. It's fucking with him.
Is this like a red light, green light, but his voice changes because no one's looking at him?
It's just like, hey pal, turns around, I was like, yeah, got you again.
Got you. You've been hoodwinked.
You've been. I'm miles ahead of you.
The starting line.
Shut
of this
the
game.
heck up, Soup.
Edgeworth.
Yeah, it's me, not Mia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. But let's return to the precinct.
March 22.
Wait, did he just instant transmission? That's so cool. I wish I could do that.
Teleported.
Well, right. How do you think I get around so quickly?
That or he walked in that exact position the whole way.
Yeah. See, once you become a 5th level prosecutor, you learn to teleport.
He just like floats a bit off the ground. He's just like.
I use the power of hatred to move myself through reality.
Gravity doesn't apply to Edgeworth.
No.
Well, right. What are you going to do if you plan on changing your strategy?
No. We can't do that.
That's right. He's holding my hostage.
What should I do?
That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own.
I'm a lawyer. To fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Matt on guard. That man is really... Ah.
It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't it the basis of our judicial system?
Proper defense. What exactly is that? I didn't learn this in law school. Isn't that where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you've fought for your clients up until now?
Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed in my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do.
People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth isn't with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict. For a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all.
And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? So petty.
I see. Now I understand why you despise me, sir. However, you are mistaken.
What are you?
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What?
I gasped. What?
That was sublime.
Nani the fuck?
It was like, God damn it.
Nani the fuck.
It was the perfect, like, I get it, and then I don't get it. What?
Yeah. I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't...
Edgeworth is like, oh, it's way past my bedtime right now.
Oh, this is boring.
Right, I'm really fucking tired right now.
It's all good, man.
But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
It's multiple endings?
Miss Nick, there's transcriber.
Scream!
Scream!
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Onguard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am.
Yeah.
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
You said duty.
It's like, Lamau got him and hangs up.
Lamau got him.
Hello?
Doctor, are you okay? Do you need a doctor?
Doctor!
He's trying so hard to stop laughing.
Yeah, I know.
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect.
Wow, Wright doesn't know what aftercare is. I feel bad,
You
Maya.
can skip the dialogue now, I said the line.
No, I was waiting for Wizards Redeem.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god, you weren't even ready. Come on, man.
As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before. However,
You did, but
My name is the Killer. Shelley the Killer.
Dun dun dun!
You're Shelley the Killer?
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up with your end of the bargain,
Maya!
it would be my duty as an assassin to see it she receives a nice, long nap.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
Where?
It didn't come through, but...
Oh! Oh no!
Oh god, it's wah all over again.
It's her laugh, but not her cry.
It's the curse of having to yell something.
Yeah, it's just some mics don't pick it up. Wow.
Wow! No!
Whoa.
Maya's going to the
Now
long
that,
sleep.
if you'll excuse me,
The long sleep.
if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
Oh!
Oh my god, I've just been given away.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say.
Edgeworth!
Hmm?
I mean, did you hear that at the end of the transmission?
Me wow.
Oh, right. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be. That cat, can it?
What is it?
I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Engard Mansion immediately.
Alright, you hurry over as well then.
Edgeworth, this isn't time to be flubbing your lines. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Where am I?
It's the glory!
Does anyone else
Yeah!
smell toast?
What?
Does anyone else smell toast?
I don't. What's that thing we're meant to smell, Larry? Blood? Oh, not toast? I see.
I think I'm having a stroke.
If something smells, it's usually the butts.
Yeah, I know that one.
March 22, On Guard Mansion Living Room.
Maya!
Please answer! Mystic Maya!
Oh my god, look, it's the door in the background. Whoa.
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. That butler. All this time he was the killer.
He and On Guard were working together all this time.
Oh my god, it was the butler. The butler did it.
Oh my god. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
Bear.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear.
No worries, Wiz. Have a good one.
But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
Figurine added to the court record.
A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Karita? Why would something like that be here?
Right. Look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
I'm sure it's for Shu.
Do you think that this came through that little door?
No. This door, it's locked.
Well, I'm pretty used to breaking down doors by now. Let's go, Edgeworth.
Hey, when have you ever broken a door? Oh my god! Right, you've dislocated your shoulder.
Ah! There's no one here!
From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright.
An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals, and a VCR. What are these contraptions? I've never seen them before. Wait, check inside the desk. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it.
I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it.
Wait, don't they need a warrant?
Oh, fuck this, man. We're just going in.
Well,
It's not
no,
warranted.
Well, because if it's like a crime is actively taking place with the kidnapping, then you're not...
If it's probable cause.
Yeah.
I know my American legal lingo, even though this is set in Japan.
No, probable cause.
I'm a sovereign citizen. Fuck you. Can't take
We're
me
in
anywhere.
this takes place in Japanica.
San Francisco. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better.
It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now, we've lost our only lead.
Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar.
Yeah, you're right.
We're close. I can tell. I've read the script. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us.
Maya. This looks like a picture of Miss Impex. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impact? You mean...
Yeah, Mr. Karita's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impact be here in Mr. Endergaard's mansion?
Why does it say with love? This might be a clue.
Celeste's photo added to the court record.
What's wrong, Pearls?
Please, let me see that picture frame!
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame! Maya! It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message!
What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag a not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever! I'll haunt your dick.
Anything but that.
I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. I'm gonna die. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lump when I'm dead. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you later.
See you, Goob. Have a good one.
No,
Progressively peaks.
Right. It was actually quite impressive. She wrote all of that on the back of a picture frame.
Yes. It even sounded like a conversation as well. It's great.
What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
Oh, this is just my usual face. It's nothing.
Yeah, well, I used it. Anyway, we'll search the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us.
Edgeworth.
Yes.
You want to go to dinner with me this Friday? I think I'm finally ready to take our relationship to the next level.
I'm not sure this is an appropriate time.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, as far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short on one last thing.
And what is that?
Your mighty peen! Also, Miss Andrews' secret, I suppose.
It's only one lock. It can't be that fucking important.
But if I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. Blow this case wide open, and then blow you, and then expose the truth.
Yeah, sounds good. Wait, what? I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. Time to open up that last lock. Please stop crying. I swear, I'm not good with kids. It's really bad. March 22nd, detention center, visitors room.
Wasn't the voice.
Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill.
Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psyche lock.
Psyche lock?
I want to know, and you will tell me. Your secret.
Fine, go ahead. Try to break me, if you can.
Nope. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongard for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I would want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. The butler, no.
I loved him, okay? Oh, Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that could have caused such a strong feeling and even revenge. And that is Miss Impax's suicide.
But what are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. For you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though.
What?
With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it?
Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ongard's mansion.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes. I heard that didn't work out.
Because Mr. Corita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes. Because of Matt.
Because of Miss Ingard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going.
Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why, with love, Celeste, is written on the frame of that picture.
They were a couple, weren't they?
It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away.
That's so horrible.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan was such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called off their marriage, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I that. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see. So that's what happened.
But then why did Mr. Coriander have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Impact.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
Why do we do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge? There's that word again.
Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show.
I know all about it, because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. And that night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man?
I'm a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
It's no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway.
I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I now know. There we go.
Damn.
The plot thickens.
Sure does. And I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight.
This is a good fucking case, man.
It is one of my favorites.
Heavy. Holy shit.
And Fluffy called it. He totally did.
Yeah, dude, you have no fucking idea. I literally messaged, I messaged Sonny today, and I was like, bro, Fluffy called it the other day, and was like, just laid it out exactly the fucking twist, and I was just
like, what a Chad.
Yeah, when you were telling me about it, I was just like, oh my god, I have to like really try not to like give out that he knows. It's really hard. Oh shit.
I wanted to be like, oh, there's gonna be a big twist tonight. Nobody knows what it is. But then Supe gave me the heads up, so I kept my mouth shut. You're just too clever for your own good, mate.
No, thank you.
Yeah, stop being smart, man.
Yeah, how dare you?
Wash.
This I think Sonny actually showed me like a video of like each of the games has like a theme around it, and this one's about what was it, like trusting your client no matter what.
Yeah, and I'll share the video with you all once we've finished the third game. It has major spoilers.
Yeah,
but it's a sick video. It's only like 10 minutes, but it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's like I think this game's about because each of them had like a word, and this one was like betrayal or something.
Yeah, something like
and-
that. We'll have to watch it again.
Because each of the clients has like a method of, but anyway, it's like really good, and this like culminates all those themes together, and
But basically, just another game of me and Bromy taking turns killing everybody.
yeah, pretty much. Don't worry, I'll put someone else as the killer next time. I promise. It'll be great.
I want to kill a man.
Oh, do you now? What about a lady? Would you perhaps kill a lady?
No, strictly no women or children.
Okay, I understand. Well, I mean, I think this
Unless they
case-
deserve it, you know.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything more.
Oh, shadowing.
Or 5 shadowing.
Five
Cool. So yeah, we'll leave it there for now because the last part of the case is going to be next week. It's going to be the last trial portion, so we'll finish off the whole game next week.
Wow.
Yay!
And then we'll get to move on to
Yay.
the third game, which I
I
am.
don't want all this to end.
Bro, we have so much fucking content. Don't you worry.
There's
we
5
have
cases in the next game.
Yeah,
Holy
there's
shit.
5 cases in the next game, and then we'll see how we're feeling afterwards, and we'll maybe power through the sequel games. Like there's a lot.
Down bottom.
We are never going to run out of Ace Attorney. That's for sure.
No.
Okay,
Like,
thank God.
By the time we get through all the games, they'll probably release another one, and then we'll just go through that one. That'd be great. It'd be fucking awesome. Let's see, who can we raid today? We'll go raid Nerds of the West. We haven't raided them in a while. They're playing The Devil in Me, which I think is that supermassive.
Sean, can you be the devil in me?
Bro, I'll be
Cool.
anything in you, bro.
Oh.
I'll be your angel or your devil in you.
I'm no longer interested.
Aw, come on, man.
We had a
Loosen-
moment, and then you.
Just loosen up a little. Just loosen up, Just loosen up that butthole of yours and
No.
embrace the suck. God is dead. Embrace the suck.
You are the suck.
Oh, I am the big suck.
What?
I'm the big suck. Suck.
I apologize for yawning mid dramatic Edgeworth speech.
The what?
Apologies for yawning mid dramatic Edgeworth.
No, it was
speech.
so funny because you're like, oh yes, ramble. Oh man, I'm getting tough. ramble. I have to go back and make sure I clip that. Anyway, go say hi to Nerds of the West for me. I will be back on Thursday, and I'm going to do a RimWorld colony. I have no idea what special thing I'm going to do, but I'm hoping to get anyone who's watching involved and maybe name a few colonists after some peeps, possibly. So you can all, die horribly, painfully. It'd be great.
Yay!
Yeah.
Watch Haru get decapitated by Rhino again.
Yeah, I mean, nothing was better than Haru and Goop getting together and then Haru getting decapitated by a rhino. It was just pure You can't make that shit up, you know? It's just it's organic. Anyway, I will be back Thursday. I have been Supe the Dork. You guys have been fantastic. I'll see you next time.
That's not my name.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Uh,